Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I have a really cool little thing to show you. It is a little jewelry haul, which I don't think I've ever done anything like this, but it's not like, rings, it's ear jewelry. So I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, I've never really talked about it, but I have stretched ears. I'm not very big yet. I'm almost to my goal size actually. These are a 4, and let me take it out so I can show you. This is a 4. So that's how big my ear is. And I am thinking, I can't decide if I'm going to stop at a 2 or a 0. And a 2 is the next size up from a 4, and a 0 is the next size up from a 2. So I am almost done in my, stretching journey. But I just can't decide if I want to stop at a 4 or if I want to stop at a 2 or in a 0. But I plan on having the 4s for a few months, like 3, 4, 5 months, because the longer you wait between stretches, apparently the better. At first it went really, really quick because, the smaller sizes are really easier to go into. Like I was from the 14s, from like the size 14 to the size like 10, I was only waiting like 2 weeks between stretches. And then I waited a month between 10 and 8. And then I waited almost about a month and a half between 8 and 6. And then I waited like 2 months between 6 and 4, where I am now. But stretching up to the 4 was really uncomfortable for me. For one, it was the first time I ever had to use a taper, which I don't like to do because they can mess up your ear if you leave them in too long. Like if you put them in and you leave them, because of the way that they're heavy in the back, your ear could end up healing like that, and it'll stay like that. But also, when I put in my 4s, the next day my earlobes were swollen. And I did take out the tapers the next day and put in my plugs, and they're not swollen anymore. They were only swollen for like 2 days. But they were very sore. Nothing excruciatingly painful, and I use metal tapers, which apparently if you're going to use tapers, those are the best ones to use. But you're not, like I said, you're not supposed to leave them in your ear. You're supposed to use them to stretch and then put the plug in. And so anyway, because that was pretty much my worst stretch yet, I really wanted to keep them 4s for a couple months, much longer than what I have been. So I'm thinking, 4 or 5 months. I might even wait a little bit closer to like maybe even, I don't want to say Christmas because that's like 6 months from now. But, I'm going to wait till like more of the fall time, like November, September, November, or October maybe. Yeah, anyway. So what I did, because I just don't like to just have plain black plugs, and the only thing I have other than my plain black acrylic plugs are plain black silicone tunnels, metal tapers, or metal tunnels. I wanted, a couple of little pieces. So I went to Etsy, and if you have stretched ears and you're looking for really cute plugs or tunnels made of stone or just really neat ones, check out Etsy. They've got a ton of really, really, really good ones. And you can't, this is the stamp, the lettering didn't come out right, but it's, I got these from the Pierced Republic, and it was a mystery box. This cost me like $12.95. He does free shipping, or she, I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman, the person who runs this shop does free shipping, and there is a little bit of tax, obviously, stuff's tax. So I think all in all, it was like $14 because tax was like $1 something, and they're like $12.95 for this, and that will get you 3+ pairs of plugs. And the most expensive one is 20+ pairs, and I think that's $50. And I do plan on getting that mystery box when I am at my stopping size. So, but just to give me a little bit of variety, I bought that, or I bought this little 3 pair. I ended up getting 4 pair, so that was nice. And just, they came in this little box that did have some like filler cotton. I just took it out. The first pair, this is probably my least favorite, and that's just because I don't care for silicone tunnels because I can never seem to get them in my ears. So at least in the smaller size, I don't know if it'll be easier when they get bigger. I don't know. Silicone, I can never seem to get in my ear. These are just some little light green silicone tunnels. I mean, I like the color, I just don't absolutely love silicone tunnels, but these are cute. This next pair I'm showing you right now, these are probably my second favorite pair. I'm going to save my absolute favorite pair for last. These are probably my second favorite pair, and they are also tunnels, but they are metal. And they only have a single flare, so they're a little bit easier to get into your ear. And I like these ones because they have like that rainbowy oil slick thing going. So these are my second favorite pair, and I have actually put these in since getting them, and they are super comfortable. Now this pair is my second least favorite, and it's not, but I also really like them, if that makes sense. Okay, these are regular plugs. Hold on. Trying to get these situated so that the picture, but they are zombie Homer Simpsons. I don't know how well they're focusing. I don't know. I absolutely love them. Now, you might be saying, oh, are these double flared? Because, like, look at that. No. The picture part actually unscrews, and you just stick it in your ear like this through the back, and then you would screw in the picture. Now, the reason why these are like in my like the reason why I don't like these as much as I would is I've put these in too. They're super easy to get in. These are super, super lightweight. Oh my gosh, they feel like having nothing in. The biggest problem is if you want to take them off or out, you know, you have to like hold on to the back while you unscrew this, or it's just gonna free spin in your ear. And when I had these in, I think my ears were still a little tender, so like having to like unscrew it, like it just like yanked on my ear a little bit. But I think once my ears are like 100% fully healed, these would be really good. And like I said, they're extremely lightweight. When I get my 50, or no, not my 50 count, my 20 count mystery box, when I am at my goal size, I kind of hope I get more of these kind. Not necessarily Zombie Homer, but if I got another pair of Zombie Homers, I think I'd be okay with that. Now this last pair I save for last because they are my absolute favorite, and I cannot wait for about another week, maybe 2, when I can try to put these in my ear, because these are double flared, and when you're putting in a double flare, your ear needs to be really, really completely healed because of the way you have to put these in. Now, they're these. These are a pair of Opalite stone plugs. And I say stone in parentheses because apparently these are always marketed as being stone, but opalite is technically glass, I guess. So this is what they look like. As you can see, they are flared, and that means that this part that goes in your ear is bigger around than the middle part where your ear will set, because the middle part in the middle of these, that's where your ear sits, and that's what's a 4 gauge. This is bigger than that, so that when you get it in your ear, it won't fall out. Now, most stone jewelry I have seen is always double flare, or single flared. I like the idea of the double flare, and I like the idea of like ones like this where you just screw it in and screw it off, because you don't have to worry about like ones that are like this that are single flared, or ones that are like I have in that are no flare. These little O-rings, you don't have to worry about not like your O-ring coming loose and your stuff falling out like when you sleep. But I love these opalite ones. I think they're freaking gorgeous, and when I'm at my goal size, I will get another pair of opalite plugs. Even if they don't come in my mystery box, I will buy a pair separately. But because the way you gotta put these in is, you know, you lube everything up with like a balm, like a moisturizing balm, and then you have to like start at the corner and then kind of work your way around to like work your ear into it. You know, you can't, oh, I dropped it. Whew. You can't just like take it like this and just push it through like you can the other ones. So I'm gonna give my ears another week or two to really, really heal. They've been in for the 4s. They've been in 4s for about 2, maybe 3 weeks, about 2 weeks. So I want to give them a little bit, tiny bit longer before I try to put in the double flared plugs. But hopefully I'll have them in soon. All right, so that is my haul, my little mystery box from the Pierced Republic. And another thing that they do is, ooh, they actually have a website, piercedrepublic.com. I just saw it on the lid because I was gonna get ready to tell you guys. One thing that they do that I like is on the top of the box, it's got your size. So if you have multiple ear piercings with multiple different sizes, or if you're like me where I have 4s now but I'm going to go up again, then these little, you know, you have them in their little box and you won't ever get mixed up like which ones are which. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So if you want to check them out, there's a piercedrepublic.com, and then like I said, they do sell these mystery boxes, and they do sell plugs, that like individual sets of plugs, where it's not a mystery, where you can like pick, like you'll know what it looks like when you buy it, also on their Etsy. So check them out if you have stretched ears, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.